Show us your hand. Show us some proof. Okay,
there you go.
Show us both, just to make sure.
There's nothing there. Yeah.
There's nothing there. We wanted to know a little bit about what is going on in the life of Daniel Lissing right now. How is quarantine going? Where are you? Who are you with? And how's it going?
I'm in Los Angeles. I'm with Nadia, my beautiful woman.
Fiancee.
Yes. And, we're just kind of like, we're laying low. We're looking after ourselves. We're looking after our neighbors. The hardest thing with this thing is just being productive in a way if you can't, work for a paycheck. So that's been a challenge for us, is to sort of stay stimulated.
How is it going at home? Because I know you're busy, Nadia's busy, but now you're really getting a taste of what life is like when you're together 24/7.
It's great. It's easy. I would say that our relationship is expanding to just better and better places. With Nadia and I, we're really finding, because we're spending so much time together, better ways to communicate with each other. We're able to give each other space within our house when we need it, but also not sweating the small stuff, because when you're in like a confined space, little things can become way bigger than they actually are. And because there's nothing else to really focus your energy on, little arguments can like escalate with everyone. We're kind of actually enjoying like laughing at ourselves when we get pissed off about whatever.
If you can't take Nadia on these amazing whirlwind trips that you guys do, if you can't go to the beach, if you can't go wine tasting, how do you keep the romance alive at home?
We've had a couple of blowouts, dance parties at home as well. We get some nice wine. Nadia's really into Andrea Bocelli at the moment, which is, forget about it. So we're opening a beautiful bottle of red. We're sitting there and we got a little back courtyard area, listening to Andrea Bocelli. We dressed up, we put on like some nice clothes. We made a meal together. We, made some homemade cocktails, and we had like a date night like that. We put an effort in as well to sort of, do little things for each other that are just to break the monotony a little bit as well. For example, we'll order little gifts online and like hide it around the house or something. I said, there's a present in here somewhere. You're gonna have to find it.
You gotta tell me, what are they? I love an online purchase during quarantine. What are these things you're ordering and surprising each other with?
Little sunnies, little fluffy slippers, t-shirts. What else did we get?
Anything you want to show us?
There you go. This new brush, for Nadia's brush.
Is that for her or for you?
That's for her.
Okay.
I don't really brush my hair. I kind of did a little bit for this, because it's just been a bushy mess. I actually shaved as well, clipped it like half an hour ago as well. So you should have seen me about an hour ago.
Well, okay, that brings me into my next question. Did you shave for this ET interview? Are you taking glam only seriously when you know you have to do things like this?
Of course, yeah. I'm letting myself go. I'm getting skinny in all the wrong places and fat in all the wrong places.
Can you be honest? Is there a pair of sweatpants on underneath?
No, just a pair of shorts. Do you want to see my shorts?
Yeah, is it casual?
Very casual.
Yep.
Exactly.
But I am curious, has Nadia trimmed your hair? Have you done anything for her?
She hasn't cut my hair and I haven't cut her hair, but she can't go to the beautician or anything like that, right? And so apparently I'm good at it. I've been doing the eyebrow shaping and plucking, sitting there and then giving
Daniel Lissing,
right? And then giving like mini facials and things like that, and we kind of do things like that. I have painted her nails and all that, I'm just doing it, man. First time I did it, I nearly took too much off, and she could feel it. She was like, whoa. Let's just have a look. Okay, stop there, because you're getting too into this. You're
going to be a great husband and a great father someday.
I think so.
Well,
That's
That brings me to my next question. You know, my heart goes out to all the brides and grooms who are planning weddings for this year or next year, and everything's been put on hold. So I want to know, what is the status of the wedding that you told ET that you were planning for September in Bali?
Right, so we postponed.
Everything is off for now.
It is. We've got everything on hold. I mean, that's the smartest thing to do for us right now. We don't want to pick a date and then have to
reschedule.
I think, yeah, exactly.
How are you guys doing? How did you react when you came to that conclusion that we gotta pump the brakes?
Well, it was an easy decision because we don't want to risk the health and safety of our friends and family. We're pretty philosophical about these kind of things, you know. I think that if we worry about the things that are within our control and then don't sweat the stuff that's out of our control, this whole thing is out of our control, you know, and so we got to roll with it.
Is there a plan B? Like, are you guys thinking of new ideas or new destinations at this point?
We're not, no.
Okay, you're set on Bali.
I think we are. Yeah, I think we are, really. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Look, you know, we got our theory is we have a really long life together. Yeah. And so, you know, it's all good.
It's all good. I do have to tell you, I am an Instagram detective. I noticed our queen Nadia, her name on her Instagram is Nadia Lissing. So I'm wondering if congrats are in order, if you maybe already tied the knot.
I think she's just preempting the marriage.
Okay.
And also it was just Nadia before, so she had to throw something in there.
Okay, so she's just getting a jump start on branding as a power couple.
Sure.
Show us your hand. Show us some proof.
Okay, there you go.
Show us both, just to make sure.
There's nothing there.
A lot of my friends who have had to postpone weddings, they have said, you know what? My date is sacred. Whether or not I have a wedding, I'm getting married on November 5th. And if it means I have a rabbi or a priest in my backyard, my partner and I are tying the knot that day. And when we get to celebrate someday down the road, that will be a great day. Is that something that you guys are exploring?
We have a date. You know, we're looking at something next year, a date that's, you know, important to us, but for our big family wedding.
Why is the date important to you?
You know, it might be the date that we met, probably May or June.
I want to ask you, because you told me during our last interview that you were writing a song to perhaps perform at your wedding for Nadia. I get goosebumps every time I think about it because it's just the most romantic thing in the world.
Yeah.
Have you finished that song?
I kind of put it on hold because I knew that we would have like another year, and I want it to be pretty current as well when I sing it to her. Well, it's kind of like, you know, an acoustic guitar, singer-songwriter kind of stuff, maybe like an Ed Sheeran kind of vibe, but maybe a little more country something. I don't know what it is. It's more like kind of folky, I suppose.
Is there a title for it?
I don't know exactly what to call it yet. I mean, I could call it a number of things, but let's just call it Nadia for now.
Okay, so sweet. I love it. I want to know, who are you in touch with? Have you spoken with any of your rookie castmates, of your One Calls the Heart castmates?
Yeah, so I speak to Aaron occasionally.
Aww.
Just, you know, WhatsApp. We sort of stay in touch every couple of weeks, check in, whatever.
Well, I want to ask you, did you see Aaron's brownie baking video?
Oh, yeah.
You did see it?
I saw little bits of it. Yeah.
What was your reaction?
It was good. No one saw.
I will defend Erin through and through, that she tried her hardest, and if she would have kept it in for maybe a 5-ish more minutes, those would have been the best brownies of life.
Totally. Exactly.
Okay, so you tried.
So, what are you up to this weekend?
The private training thing, right? Yeah, this weekend could work.
Great, but also, we should eat. Can't learn on an empty stomach.
You're a straight man who plays a gay character on television. What does that mean to you?
Well, I just feel like in if we're making television shows and films, we are able nowadays in particular just allow audiences to hear the voice of a whole bunch of diverse characters. I think it's important for us to hear the stories and hear the voices of people from all different walks of life, races, religions, sexual orientations. You know, I think that's important for the collective psyche of the viewership, you know what I mean?
Everyone loves the show and people are really invested in that Sterling Jackson storyline. So as a fan, I think we'd really love to see you return. Is there any chatter? Have there been any conversations?
Look, I talk, Titus is a friend of mine, you know, and so he's really loving the storyline, and as one of the lead actors on the show, if he's, you know, fighting for that to continue, I think that's a really positive sign that we can continue the story.
Yeah, hey Titus, the fans want to see more. So this is me formally asking Titus to please continue with it.
Yeah, sure.